Staff at Walter Reed required to sign NDAs when Trump stayed in November 2019. Recently it was learned that when Donald Trump went on a surprise visit to Walter Reed National Military Medical Center in November 2019, Mike Pence was put on standby. It's now been discovered that doctors and medical staff that day were required to sign non-disclosure agreements, upsetting some, according to multiple people familiar with the event. The White House has described the visit as a routine checkup, but there were signs Trump's visit was arranged quickly and that it didn't follow typical protocol, according to the sources. This visit was 8 months after his annual physical. It lasted 2 hours and was not on his public schedule. Some members on the team at Walter Reed that day told colleagues they'd had to sign NDAs and were offended to have to do so, as they took their duties seriously, professionally, and legally. White House spokesman Judd Deere said in a statement that any physician caring for the president is bound by patient-physician confidentiality guaranteed under HIPAA, and I'm not going to comment on internal procedures beyond that. NDAs are something Trump uses often in business and politics to keep things secret. Several current and retired military officers say imposing a legal agreement on active-duty military personnel involved in the president's care is very unusual. Doctors already swear a professional oath to protect patient privacy, and all staff who helps care for the president have top-secret clearances preventing them from sharing information about his condition or medical treatment. A retired senior military officer who helped supervise presidential care found the idea of NDAs totally improper. It's unknown whether the same type of agreement was asked for personnel who were involved in Trump's care last weekend. Both the White House and the White House physician are being criticized for not providing full details about the president's condition. White House physician Sean Conley avoided questions of whether Trump received supplemental oxygen and would not say whether scans showed damage to his lungs. Along with other officials, he had refused to say when Trump last tested negative for COVID-19. When Trump was at Walter Reed in 2019, then White House Press Secretary Stephanie Grisham said he'd undergone a quick exam and labs and said he remains healthy and energetic without complaints. She explained the president had taken advantage of a free weekend to begin portions of his routine annual physical exam. This caused reporters to inquire why Trump was taken to Walter Reed after 2 p.m. that Saturday when that trip hadn't been on his public schedule. The Monday after that surprise visit, Conley tried to clarify why Tri had been to Walter Reed. He wrote in a memo that the interim checkup over the weekend had been routine and that it wasn't disclosed because of scheduling uncertainties. Despite some speculation, the president has not had any chest pain, nor was he evaluated or treated or any urgent or acute issues, the doctor wrote. Specifically, he did not undergo any specialized cardiac or neurologic evaluations. While he typically flies on Marine One when he visits Walter Reed, last November he traveled by motorcade and traveled in an SUV that is kept at the White House in case the need for rapid movement arises.